going on, my nerd army? It's time, guys, to do a review of Heroes Reborn. So, guys, this episode was called The Needs of the Many. This was episode number 4. It was very, very awesome. It was a really cool episode. I really enjoyed it. A lot of crazy shit happened in this episode, guys, that we weren't expecting. So the episode focused a lot on Molina and Farah, the invisible woman that's been helping Molina out in the snowy area in Canada. So it turns out, like, at first I wasn't sure what Molina's exact powers were. And I haven't looked into it or anything, but somehow Molina's powers are kind of related to all forms of life. At first I wanted to say the weather. Then I wanted to say maybe, I don't know. But in this episode, 2 things she did that just blew me away. First one, there was a frozen butterfly in Canada, out there in the snow. Molina has it, and she blows on it. The butterfly comes back to life and flies away. Then an entire huge, like, field-sized area of fucking frozen butterflies. Just, she brings them all back. Boom, they all come to life and fly away. Holy crap. So I was like, maybe her power is something like Linderman's from the original series, where it was healing. But I'm not sure. This one, later on, we get to see another part of her power where Farah actually goes and wipes clean an area where snow was, so it exposes the dirt. And she's all, Molina, Earth. And Molina's just all, and a huge fucking tree just grows, like big old thick fucking monstrous tree. Holy crap. Oh my god. Her power is intriguing. Her power is fucking crazy, man. It is crazy as hell. I can't wait to see what else she can do. They're saying that it's basically going to be up to her to save the world. Not just the Evos, the human race. Because something that bitch at Renatus is doing is going to basically probably kill the whole population. Looking to kill 7 billion people. That's a lot of fucking people. Jesus Christ. Not even Evos, humans and everyone. I don't know what the hell she's planning. But probably my favorite part of this is getting to see Carlos's nephew sit there and fix the engine from the outside of the engine, just reaching through and getting this car all gangstered out. It looks tight. And then Carlos gets an idea like, hey, I need bulletproof glass and a lot of Kevlar. So basically what he does, he turns their abuelito, their grandfather's freaking car into his justice machine or something. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's going to call it. And then he upgrades his suit. So his brother's suit that was just pretty basic, because his brother had powers. He doesn't have powers that we know of yet. The son has powers, and he's all armored up now, and it's pretty dope. But he also made it like kind of a mech suit. So somehow he's fucking smart as hell, because he made this like some crazy mech suit. And he's like, watch this, and he's all hitting the punching bag, and then boom, just takes a chunk out of the punching bag. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna fuck somebody up. At least now he can keep up with the sergeant or the cop that kicked the shit out of him, who's an Evo's kind of strength. That's cool though, I like that. So at the end of the last episode, we saw Tommy and his mom get in a huge accident, get T-boned in an intersection. His mom had some kind of brain hemorrhaging, and she's actually going to need a blood transfusion. So she's like an O negative, and it's very short supply, and it's hard to get. Yeah, the closest place is like a state away, and Tommy's like, all right, and I want to donate. Like, his friends are like, no, don't do that, dude, don't do that. Because they know he's going to fucking donate, he's going to get tested, they're going to find out he's an Evo, and shit's going to go down. And I know he wants to save his mom, but then the chick mentions they can get the blood, but it's this far away. Tommy just grabs his little girlfriend, Emily, I think, and just teleports there, comes back with the blood. Here it is. And then the nurse is all, Tommy, you got to get out of here. And he's like, what? She's like, your blood sample automatically shot into a federal agency, and you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. So she did the right thing. She tried to warn him. She doesn't want to see a kid get fucking captured and experimented on, but they're going to. Shit. So the two of them walk downstairs, trying to get the fuck out of there, and see a dude in a suit just standing there. All ominous in the middle of the fucking room. Then turn around, there's a couple more behind him. So he's like getting ready to teleport them both. He's reaching for her, and he's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you, if you want your mom to get that blood. What? You're going to let his mom die because you're a fucking piece of shit? Really? Are you kidding me? I was pissed on that. I'm like, fuck that, Tommy. Teleport and go teleport that fool's heart out of his chest. Hell yeah. Start sending them to the Arctic. Another great part is Noah and his little crew roll up into Renatus, and old girl right there freaking traded on Mommy. Because Mommy's a bitch who wouldn't tell her what she wanted to know. She wouldn't let her in and tell her what she's trying to do. So they break in there. And then our favorite replicating piece of shit, Harris, shows up. But there's three of them. So I'm thinking one's the real one and there's two non-real ones. So Noah notices that they're clones of some kind, or he's seen this power before. And he tells the other two, he's all, just get down on three. 1, 2, 3. They fall to the floor, and Noah just drops all three of them. They fall down, and the bodies just turn to salt, or I don't know, it just turned to ash or something. It's fucking crazy. So Noah knew that they were all clones somehow. So I want to know how he knows. Maybe he's run in with Harris before and he knows this motherfucker. So we're going to have to wait and see. Now, the craziest part of this episode, I think, is when Noah and team are cruising through Renatus and they find the room with a bunch of Evos hooked up to the machines. So Molly's there too, and Molly's the only one that's conscious. All the other ones are out. Molly's conscious as hell. Molly's talking to Noah. No, you should have never came back. And she grabs his gun. She's holding the gun at him. Should have never came back. Just shaking. And he's like, Molly, you're the only one that can help me. I was there at the hospital when your daughter died. She just starts freaking out and losing her shit a little bit. And then she's like, I won't let them use my powers anymore. Pulls the gun to her head. No, please don't, Molly. You're the only one that can help me figure out what happened on June 13th. Blah, blah, blah. She had to fill in the holes for Noah, so she's getting ready to do herself off. Noah, quit focusing on the past and focus on the future. That's what you need to focus on. Molly's gone. Fuck me, man. Molly's power was crazy. You can find anybody. I understand it can be used for bad, but shit, man. Molly was hot, too. Jesus Christ. Damn. Okay, so the end of the episode, basically, the bad bitch in charge of Renatus is telling Harris that you need to go get the girl. They found a sighting in Canada that they think, so that's the one they think it is. They think it's Molina. Obviously, they're after Molina. Everyone's trying to hide Molina or find Molina, so she's got to be some epic power going on in that little body. So Harris is like, I'll get my best man. She's like, no. I want you to take the Shadow. So if you guys have watched the online series Dark Matters, the Shadow might be Quentin's sister. I don't know, guys. When they showed the image of him, of the Shadow, you see him harnessing a shadow ball in between them in a pink room, which is another reason I think it might be his sister. But they were harnessing some shadow ball in front of him, and then they look up at the eyes, and I couldn't see the face well enough to tell if it's his sister. But it could be. I mean, he's looking for his sister. They've kidnapped her, so maybe they brainwashed her and got her to harness her powers to where she could fuck shit up. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's his sister? Down in the comments below, guys. And what was your favorite part of this episode that we saw tonight? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like thumbs up button if you would be so kind. And make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up with me and everything that comes out of Nerd Central, guys. Make sure to subscribe also to keep up with all my Heroes Reborn reviews, along with all the other shows I'll be reviewing this year, too. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you go click that big, sexy subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized.